Jermall Charlo, the 160-pound fighter, had fought Matt Korobov, got the decision, but there was a lot of controversy. The Charlo brothers, there was a lot of controversy over the Charlo brothers. Many people thought that Matt Korobov fight was a draw, or Matt Korobov might have nicked it. What did you make of that one?
Yeah, I only seen the highlights of that one as well. I thought it was a draw as well. In my opinion, I thought it was a draw. But the thing is, you have to realise that I think I was reading an article and it said that if they hadn't given it to the other Charlo, then there would have been a riot in the stadium. So maybe, they had to give it to him.
Yeah, but the decision was very wide.
Yeah, it was wide. It was a unanimous decision as well, wasn't it?
But it was wide. It was
exactly. But that's what
But
I mean.
how can it be how can there be such a big...
But maybe because the Jermall one was really wide as well. You got to realise that the Jermall one was quite wide.
No, that wasn't wide. That was close. 117, 112. And there was another one. Two of them were 115, 113, and one of them was 112, 117. This one was like 119, 108 and stuff like that. This was massive. And if it was a draw, then how can it be?
Yeah, but that's how it is though, because obviously, because the other Charlo didn't give him the decision, they were probably thinking the next Charlo, regardless of what happened, we have to give him the win. And sometimes that's how boxing politics plays out. But to be honest, in my opinion, that was probably a draw. But to be honest, even Jermall Charlo, is he as good as people think he is?
He's a big guy, and many people thought he would give Canelo hell.
Jermall Charlo?
160 pounder.
I don't know about that. You got to realise.
Yeah, but you look at it this way. How much do you think the fact that his brother lost? That affected him.
That must have affected him, because you got to realise before the fight
he was watching.
He was watching, and he was distraught. He even went into the toilet because he was that. He may have started crying because it's his brother at the end of it. His brother's lost, but that might have had a psychological impact. But in my opinion, regardless of that, until he fights someone that's notable like a Golovkin, Canelo, a David Lemieux of the division, even a Billy Joe Saunders, then you can't really give him the respect until he fights a high caliber fighter and beats him. Because
I think him against Saunders would be a great fight.
Who, Jermall Charlo?
Mm.
I don't agree with you. I think Saunders will outbox him. He needs to fight someone like David Lemieux.
Yeah, but you don't understand, man. The guy's a big puncher. He's a big man as well. It's not easy.
A good boxer will beat a puncher.
Yeah, but how do you know he's a good boxer as well?
Yeah, but he's not. Trust me when I say this. David Lemieux and Jermall Charlo are similar type of fighters.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're way different. Jermall Charlo would destroy David Lemieux. Trust me, he's a good fighter. He's probably had an off night, but Saunders has had many off nights.
But Saunders needs to put it up.
But even when Jermall needs to put it up, he's never lost. So,
but that's not, in my opinion. If I was to give my opinion, I can't see Jermall Charlo.
Jermall Charlo, I think he knocks him out. I think he knocks Billy out.
I'll be very surprised if he knocks Billy Joe out. I don't think he beats Canelo. I don't think he beats Golovkin. There's not many fighters in the 160-pound division that I think would give
Charlo special. Charlo special. Charlo is a good fighter. He just had a bad night. Charlo, look at him fight. Look at his highlights. He's a very, very good fighter.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's a good fighter, but will he be able to? I don't know.
Many people, Paulie Malignaggi thinks he might be the best of the bunch. And,
maybe, but
Charlo's not people have been avoiding Charlo. Canelo, Golovkin, they've all been avoiding Charlo.
Yeah, maybe Canelo and Golovkin, but the thing is, he has to. But you have to until you only get recognised until you fought someone of one of the top names. But he hasn't really. You got to realise Canelo's not going to fight someone like a Charlo until Charlo's proven himself. Do you know what I mean? Until he fights someone of note, like a Billy Joe or David Lemieux. I think was he scheduled to fight Willie Monroe? And then Willie Monroe got done for a drugs test.
Yeah.
That
would have been a good fight.
That would have been a good fight. Because then we would have been able to tell how good this guy is, Because Willie Monroe was half decent.
I think he would have knocked him out, though.
Yeah, he may have knocked Willie Monroe out. But that would have been a better fight because Saunders fought Willie Monroe as well. And I think won a close fight.
He's a different fight because...
Yeah.
Charlo would have knocked him out. He would have stopped him, in my opinion.
But the thing is, even now, I still believe that... Jermall Charlo still needs to be tested a bit more. when he gets in there with a live opposition, someone that he's not expected to walk through, that's when we'll then see how good he really is.
So there you go, guys. Jermall Charlo gets a decision against Matt Korobov. Many people thinking that it was controversial. People thought it was a draw. Some people thought Korobov got it. But you know, a lot of controversy surrounding the Charlos in the morning, early hours of the morning UK time. But leave your thoughts, guys. What did you make of Jermall and Korobov? And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.